Hello everyone! Welcome back to our lonely Minecraft hardcore, inside of the desert, where we can be lonely, quite literally. Except for the slimes, of course. In last week's episode, if you haven't seen it, you should totally go check it out. We started preparations for our beautiful desert village, which one day I hope we're gonna be able to call home. I just grabbed a lot of blocks, which I'm gonna use to follow this layout and try to build this villa from the ground up. So I'm just gonna need to make some planks that we can turn into a crafting table, that we can place down right here, alongside our handy stone cutter, that we can use to make a couple sandstone variants. Now I think I'm gonna put the chiseled sandstone in various corners of this build to represent the archways, which will eventually become our handy doors. Alright, and it seems like all of the chiseled sandstone has been placed down, so now let's see if we can make the foundation more interesting by adding some cut sandstone. And just like that, all of the cut sandstone has been added, and I think to fill in these gaps inside the foundation, with the goal of making it much more interesting, we can add some stairs. There we go, and with the last stairs put into place, this villa is looking much better already. Now to understand the differences between the interiors and the exteriors of this villa, let's make some planks, turn some of them into slabs, then we can remove the sun from the interiors. Maybe we should also make a couple chests to hold the items we don't need for now. And now with the floor dug, we can replace it with oak slabs instead. There we go, just like so. I'm also gonna do the same exact thing right here, and I guess fend off against this giant slime. Alright, now back to digging. And the hole has been dug, so now we can replace everything with oak slabs. Perfect, just like so. And I think on this section right here, I'm going to have half of it be interior and half of it be exterior. So digging the hole, now adding the slabs. Perfect, just like this. And now for the exterior, I don't only want to leave it looking like sand. So let's quickly make our way back home, and inside of the furnace, we can smelt some sandstone to make smooth sandstone and add some nice texture variation to the floor. The first thing to do when adding texture is just adding some random holes here and there. Alright, there we go, something like this. And now we can fill these holes with a combination of sandstone, cut sandstone, and finally smooth sandstone as well. Perfect, and just like this, the path has been done. Now, I do not have a lot of colors to work with, unfortunately, because just like the main structures we built in the past few episodes, I can really only work with sandstone and oak. So to add some more color around this villa, we're gonna have to use a lot of water and a lot of greenery, starting by digging out the whole outline. Just like this, and now we're just gonna need some more sandstone that we can convert into stairs, and with our two handy buckets, we can fill them all the way up, place down the stairs, and fill everything with water. Well, let's do that all around. And there goes the last bucket of water. And now our little villa has a beautiful water outline to emphasize just how grand it is. But my friends, a villa cannot really be grand without an incredible entrance to tease the wonders found within. So I think it's time to put our imagination to work and find a way to connect this place right here with the village behind, ideally in the most majestic way possible. Oh, and I didn't mention, but I would love for this villa to be also walkable by the villagers, which means that just like the village right here, it has to be completely protected. So when building the grand entrance, I'm gonna do my best to keep that in mind. Anyways, let's see what items we need. Let's make some chiseled sandstone with some cut sandstone as well. And I know I want the walkway to be roughly 3 blocks long, and we should probably have a nice little water path right here on each one of the sides, with the same trick of the stairs, of course, with the water as well. And now I would love to grab some saplings and some dirt that we can use to add trees strategically while covering everything up with stairs, and plant the trees down. And of course I do not think that this grand path is complete without some much needed sugarcane. And in between the trees we can add some cacti to add even more interesting variation. And now that I think about it, if I really want to make this place villager safe, I should probably not have anything that can hurt them. So instead let's place down a wall with some chiseled sandstone, some sand on top, and now we can add the cacti. And because right now this looks a little weird, let's take some more oak variations and see if we can make this look a little better. Alright, already with the addition of these trapdoors, I want to repeat the same thing on the opposite side. Now although this is already looking quite good, I believe our coup de grace should be adding some oak leaves all around to really make it stand out. Now I kind of wish the color of the leaves would be different, but we'll have to work with what we have. And now with all of these different greens, I believe that once the trees grow, this path is gonna look truly epic. But because I love this design, let's keep it going all the way to the villa, which means I'm gonna have to move this chest, probably somewhere around here, and this crafting table and stone cutter as well. There we go, starting by digging out all of the holes that we need, that will conveniently lead to the water stream. And because my shovel just broke, let's make some more tools. And I'm also gonna grab the shears, just in case I misplaced some leaves. Alright, now back to digging. There we go, the holes have been dug. Now we can make some more sandstone stairs and add them inside the holes. Now we can slowly add the water. Beautiful, the water is in place. Now we can add the trees and surround them with stairs as well. And we can of course add the sapling. Now I just completely ran out of sandstone, so before going to gather some more, let me put the foliage with the cacti, the sugarcane, and some more foliage here and there. And of course it could not be a path if I didn't have some nice lanterns sprinkled around. Well, now I really ran out of materials, so let's put everything I do not need inside of this chest, and with everything that I need, it's time to make our way inside the mine, where we can start gathering. Alright, here we are. I think this amount of sandstone should be more than enough to finish this pathway once and for all. So let's make some more stairs, grab everything else that we need, and finish this path with a nice little time lapse, which I feel like I've been doing less and less of these days. Let me know if you would like more of these. Let's go! Welcome back my friends. Wow, this took such a long time, but I'm very happy with the way that it turned out. Let me show you what we did. Of course, based on the design that we worked on together, I extended the whole pathway from the village all the way to our desert villa, with beautiful foliage in the middle and the sides, these majestic cactus pillars, the trees of course, and to box everything in I added some nice sugarcane. Now the trees are slowly growing, and I think this path is gonna look even more incredible when they're all fully grown. And last but not least, I decided to add a little pattern with this water to make it much more interesting. I would really love to know what you think about this path, so if you'd like to share, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. But with this path done my friends, and looking quite cool if I do say so myself, I think it's time to call it an episode. Next episode we're gonna keep working on this beautiful villa, so if you would like to follow the progress and haven't already, why not subscribe to the channel? I post content like this every single week, and I would love to have you around. And my friends, you know it, but it's my YouTuber duty to let you know that if you would like to support the channel financially, I left some handy links in the video's description. But without any further ado, I wanna wish you a beautiful day. My name is Lonely, and you are awesome. Bye bye.